G'day everyone, and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. The tide is still going out right now. There's not too much on the shore here, but I did just notice, like right where the water has just receded, there are a couple of very nice graceful cowries. That's one, and that's the second one, a bit smaller. So yeah, they're both adult graceful cowries. They just have a bit of variation in their sizes. And you know what, I also saw this one. We might take him as well. He'll probably dry looking pretty white, but this one is a nice common variegated limpet. Oh, is he nice on top? He's very nice on top. Okay, these guys are somewhat common here, but finding a very nice red one is always like one of my favorites. I just love these guys. They're a little telescoped dove shell. They only get about this large. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's going to be a very nice day today. It is the first day of not school holidays, although there are still some little kids about, but I think today might be a good day for shelling in the rock pools. My goodness, screw at the rock pools. Oh, it's all on the bottom, everyone. Oh, this is one I very rarely find. Oh my goodness, it's glossy and gem too. Oh, this is very exciting, guys. I just do not find these. Like I think I have like 2 or 3 ever. This one is, I think it's the little bear cowrie. There's about 3 of these guys that all have a very similar appearance that can all be collected from this area. There's the little bear cowrie, the Kearney's cowrie, and the Hirundo cowrie. I think it's it's either the little bear or the Kearney's cowrie. It's hard to tell. Oh, that's so cool. That's very exciting to me. Yes, I think I would like you. I usually end up picking up too many of these very common ones. I didn't drop it. This one is a blotched nerite. It looks like a little kiddo's footprint just stepped on this one. Oh, it's nice and purple. Okay, got myself a lovely purple-coloured flat sand snail from the little kitty's footprint. There's still a bunch of mini sand dollars hanging around the beach. There we go. Or I could call them puffy pebble urchins, or just pebble urchins. And what's this guy? Yeah, he's all whole. Got myself a stranger's little top shell. The water out there in the rock pools is still up a little bit high. The swell is still kicking, so I think we're going to sneaky, quickly check out the minis on the other side of the beach right now. Oh, look at him. Yeah, he's all whole and all empty. He looks a bit white on top. I think I definitely need to put a bit of mineral oil on him. But let me just see if I can wet him with his residual wetness from inside the shell. Yeah, that shows his colors a bit better. This one is another nerite, but it is a chameleon nerite. That's another nerite. Yep, another empty one. This guy is just a black nerite. Hello? Yes, I found a couple of intact ones of these recently as well. This one is a purple 4-plate barnacle. I mean, you could just call it a purple barnacle. Usually these guys snap apart very, very easily, and you just see pieces of them all over the rack lines here. But yeah, finding an intact one is very, very lucky. Okay, there's a scattering of minis here. This one has caught my eye instantly. What is he doing up here? He is whole on the top. Is his lip a bit busted? It looked a bit cracked. No, his lip's pretty good. Okay. This one is a giant hairy triton. I'm sorry, I meant to say juvenile giant hairy triton before jumping into its name. It hasn't grown its full lip there yet. It's probably about half the size of a adult one. But yeah, super cool. All that hairy stuff is what the snail actually makes on the shell while it's alive, but it'll bleach off very easily and look very nice underneath where the shell has been protected by it. I kind of like this one for some reason. These shells are very common on other beaches, except they're not very common at this beach. I believe this one is a Gray's dog cockle. Yes, I am mostly just zooming over the rack lines to find the shiny pops of, shininess. Here we go. It's another graceful cowrie. Oh, he is just perfectly washed ashore right there. He is also very orange. I usually find these guys much more whiter hued, but this one's got some nice orange through it, like underneath the patterns. It is a discrepant Venus. Here we go, might just collect this guy. It is a little scaly scallop. Ooh, is he gross? I was expecting that to be full of gross stuff. It's actually empty. I have for myself a little baggy pen shell. Hold on, let me put him up to the light. Yeah, there we go. Nice transparent baggy pen shell. Okay, there is some gross seaweed in here. Let's move that aside. I want to look at the cowrie at the back here. I think he's nice. I think he's okay. He's got some kind of very odd chip on the top though. This one is a yellow-toothed cowrie. He's got some nice pink, like right on the edges, not all the way across the base, but definitely at that front there. There has just been a heap of these about lately. He's a white one. There's been a heap of white ones about. I must admit, I do like the coloured ones a bit more, but yeah, he's got some super lovely colour on the inside. This one is quite a large, flat sand snail. Also, I just want to mention that the waves out here are massive and white and angry, so however much we find might depend on which areas we can get into. Whoa, look at that thing. That is a snail's egg casing just swinging in the breeze right there. Do I want to pick it up? I mean, I don't really like squishy things. I don't want to pick it up. Oh, it's not squishy at all. Okay. Oh my goodness, there we go. Little baby snails are in there, I think. Can we see any of them? I'm not actually sure which egg casing this is for. It could be for bonnets. It could be for something else. It's just like absolutely huge though. I don't want to put it out in the rough swell, so I guess I'm just going to have to leave it there. Bonnet, are you a whole one? Yes! Yes, he is in fact a whole one. Okay, maybe his like point isn't super pointy, but this one is an intact checkerboard bonnet. I'm very happy because there's a lot of like very broken shell grit around here today. The swell is very rough, so it's just like, it's just extra nice to find a whole one. I barely saw that before the wave came in. Yeah, this guy, are you whole? Yes, oh my goodness, he is whole. I'm very surprised. This is a Hervey Bay shell. I don't typically find more than like one of these here like per year. It's a Campbell's strombus. Like he's got patterns, missing a bit of his tip, but the rest of him looks lovely. Like honestly, this is probably the best Campbell's strombus I've found in a while. I have not been finding nice ones at Hervey Bay lately either. Up. There is a lot still coming in on the waves right now. This whitewash is definitely impacting visibility in these rock pools. It's just a complete whiteout, but hopefully we find some more goodies like that bonnet and strombus. I think that is a little bonnet. I'm gonna try to wiggle it. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna do the right-handed trick on that one. Whew. There we go. I had to get the backpack off and do the right hand, left hand, right hand switch on us all. I am actually right-handed, everyone. This guy is a little baby checkerboard bonnet. See how he's got that extra white on the end there? I think that means that his shell grew out a lot further until it broke, and now he's just kind of like stuck back at an earlier segment right there. There really is a lot of broken pieces here and there for the parts of the rock pools that you can see which don't have sea foam in them. This guy is a Jackson's Venus. He's quite unusual because he's all brown instead of the typical white with some lighter stripes through him. Is this one whole? I am on the quiet side of the lighthouse now. My goodness, it is whole. It's not usually the bonnet side. This bonnet has been sitting somewhere getting extra crusty for a while. I think that it's actually red coral growing on it. Feels like it's heavy with a lot of sand in it. Oh, there hasn't been much today. Usually I wouldn't take one that crusty, but you know, it's been slim pickings everywhere, so I don't know. This little fella's just slorping along. He's about to hide underneath a rock, I think. That guy has a little nudibranch. We've got over 600 different species of nudibranch in this area alone. Oh, are you pretty or are you old? You are kind of in between, I'd say. This one is a yellow tinted cowrie. Another Gray's dog cockle. I gotta admit, there's not a lot of shells around anywhere today. It is low tide right now, and the water is still up because of those ginormous waves that all the surfers really like. But yeah, this might be all we find today. Look at that one. I was like, not finding anything in the rock pools. You know what? Screw the rock pools. So I was just coming up to these swash lines here to see if there's any last minute goodies. Look at this one. It is a Gaia Triton of some kind. Usually I say it's like a purple-mouthed Gaia Triton. I don't know which one this is. It is a bit discolored and worn away, but yes, super cute little shell on a day where I haven't been finding much else. You know what? I'm also going to collect this guy too because he's pretty nice with those colors. And there are a few extra minis to the side there, mostly pheasant shells. This one is a common variegated limpet with some very lovely red colors on him. Oh yes, alrighty. This guy is like the first piece of lace coral I've seen today. It hasn't been washing up, but I guess maybe with all the rough waves that we've had today, there might be more next time I come here. Oh, he's nice. He's very nice with those colors. This guy is a Jackson's Venus with some absolutely lovely coloration on it. I'm sorry, I did mention that I am actually not left-handed, right? Right? There is just this bird watching me set up the shells like, psst, Maddie, what you doing? You got food? Give me the food, girl. Yes. Was that a butterfly? Where's that butterfly? Give me the butterfly. So here are the shell finds for today. And if you've enjoyed them, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shelling adventures. Every time I think, wow, I didn't pick up much today, and then I put them out and I think, wow, I actually picked up more than I thought. So yes, it is time to talk about a favorite now. And if you do have a favorite as well, please let me know down in the comments. I do want to give some special mentions first. I did pick up a couple of extra discrepant Venuses off camera, but I want to give the special mention to the one that I did pick up and film. It's just like extra nice and orange on him. He's just got like a better color, like a more saturated orange color. So yep, he gets a special mention. I might also give a special mention to the juvenile giant hairy triton. He was very nice to find on the sand. I think I did better on the sand than in the rock pools, although I must say the surprise at Campbell's Strombus was a surprise, because finding them at this beach, it doesn't happen very often, so it was just very, very nice on a day where I wasn't finding too much otherwise. And also a special mention to the cute little chameleon neurite. I know, I love them too much. But anyway, but now on to the actual favorites. And again, I think the sand won out over the rock pools. The first one goes to almost a last minute find, a very nice, he's got like orange on him, a very nicely orange hued Gaia Triton. He is actually quite a large one too. I don't usually see Gaia Tritons that large. But the top favorite for me, everyone, is like one that was super exciting, one that I found almost, first up for the day. Yes, he does have like a lovely shine, doesn't he? He is either the Kioner's Cowrie or the little bear Cowrie. Honestly, these two species that I'm mentioning look almost the same to me, but yep, he is wonderful and he is the favorite for the day. And that's it for this time, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.